All right, welcome to Ferracuti Files. We're here today with Amanda Zehr, and it took me 3 times to say her name before this because I've only ever known her as Amanda Wagon before her marriage, so that took me a lot of time to prep for that to come on.
But you got it first try. Yes.
It's fine. My best friend got married, and she's still in my phone as Lauren Morse. I still have not changed it to Lauren Coleman. I'm like, sorry. And she's married to our other best friend. I just can't.
Yeah, Chana, my friend Chana. Still Alonzo.
Yeah,
7, 8 years, I think they've been married. No, forever.
So was Alyssa Hollingsworth in my phone for years and years and years. And then finally Adam saw it one day and was like, what's that? And I was like, oh. So now she's Sissy Pants. Because
honestly, that's better though. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
So it's fine. Okay, so tell us a little bit. I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about all your community stuff because you do just as much community stuff as I do, if not more. So.
I don't believe that, but I do enjoy our community a lot. Yeah. But so Open Space, we offer classes. It's all taught by local artists. We do Third Friday, which is a big community-oriented festival for the arts. We showcase artists in the gallery space, and we have an artisan shop where people can shop. But the biggest thing about the space is that it is there for artists to be empowered to make money off of their art, and also for people to just be okay creating to not make money. Like if this is what you want to do in life, if you want to be an artist and that's what you want to be, we are there to help make that a reality. But also if you just want to like paint,
you want a hobby.
Yeah. Like if you just want to, like, we're here to make a space where you can just be bad at painting for a while and just get the enjoyment. Yeah. But we're here to like let you enjoy it. If you want to make money off of it, we're there for that. And if you don't and you just want to do it, we're there for that too. So
okay, so like personally I will say we've done several glass classes, and you know as well as I do, I love a good glass class with Lindsay. I mean, not just because Lindsay's our friend, but like also just because like I love a good glass class. Like, I genuinely could not do it at home.
Yeah, it's a lot of steps.
Could not do it at home because one, it's so much equipment and like a lot, but it's a lot of steps to do at home.
Yeah, it's a lot to remember
and to like learn. Like, it does take a lot of classes to learn how to do it, but like that is probably our favorite like date night and family night activity. We got Sophie to learn. It was so much fun.
She did so good too.
It's on our mantle.
I love that.
It's on our mantle.
That's good.
She made a pumpkin and she was like, "It's better than yours." So this one goes on the mantle, and she put mine.
It was better than hers.
Yeah, and she put mine behind a book. I was like, "Okay, it's not bad. Yours is just better." But also, you had Lindsay the whole time, so like,
she did.
Whose is gonna be better? Try yourself, Lindsay. Who's better? Because I encourage my child to be competitive.
Yeah.
So. But. I do genuinely love that you can go in there and just be like bad at something and learn how to do it.
Yeah.
But also it created for me when we started doing that, it like empowered me to go home and be like, what other things do I maybe want to try as a hobby here that I never knew how to do? Like I never had done any kind of crocheting or knitting. To be fair, Dula May tried to teach me. And she was so fast.
I can't comprehend knitting, crocheting. My grandma tried to teach me. Yeah. Jacqueline teaches crocheting, and I'm like, I don't have the patience.
Yeah, watching my grandma.
You have to count?
Like, it's just this.
Yeah.
But like when she would, and Alyssa can test right Alyssa, she tried to teach Alyssa too. She would be like, that's all you have to do. And you'd be like, well, you just did this a lot, really fast, and I don't know what you did at all because you went 300 miles an hour. So could you slow down and maybe do it again? But her slowing down was still like
still fast. The thing for me is you have to count your stitches or your things, and like I'm too distracted. I'm like, okay, I'm on 13, and then I'm like looking out and I'm like, oh crap, where am I at? And I'm like, this isn't for me. It's not.
So I bought a kit. I bought one of those. Jeremiah got me the wobble.
Oh yeah. Floyd just got some for Christmas. He wants me to teach him. I'm like, let's hire Jacqueline.
No, watch the videos.
No, he won't.
The wobbles videos are so good.
He tried. He said he didn't like how it felt in his hand.
Okay, yeah, it does feel funny. No, I'll give him that. It does feel funny.
I didn't try it. I said, I have to run to the store. You try it. If you can't get it, we'll hire Jacqueline. He goes, no, I want you to teach me.
I love you.
I do love you a lot, but I don't think that I can do this. And that's okay.
The videos are great.
Okay, good to know.
Well, so I did them, and I made Ron Weasley, but I put one of his ears a little too high. So now he's on our mantle with the pumpkin. But he made the mantle.
That's nice. Good.
We're better. But it did, I would never have gone home and tried a different hobby like that if I hadn't started doing stuff in open space. I've done painting, I've done junk journal, I've done a bunch of different things in open space now. And it did, kind of go, okay, maybe you do want to go back into
maybe this is fun. Maybe this is relaxing.
I don't think anybody will ever see, but maybe it'll be that.
That's okay too. I've got a lot of art that nobody sees, and I do it for a living, so
it's fine.
I actually just put 30 paintings in the free painting pile because I'm like, those aren't going anywhere. People can have them. You can paint over them. You can do whatever you want with them, but they're free. So
these are yours if you want.
Yeah, they're yours.
Alyssa and I did. It was a drag class there.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fun.
The dragon paint. Yes.
That was so much fun.
I want them to come back, but the classes were diminishing a little bit, the attendance, and they come all the way from Peoria.
So it's a drive.
Yeah. So we haven't had one in a while, but they were so fun.
That was a blast.
So fun. I miss them.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
And I hung out my bathroom until literally just now. I just replaced it with pictures of my dogs because they're cute.
Yes.
Had ChatGPT turn them into dogs that were bathtubs. So they obviously got hung on the wall because that's why I was a human. So that's my bathroom decor.
Yes. That seems, that's the correct place.
Right.
Yeah.
I felt like it was good. So tell me a little bit, obviously a little bit about open space. When did you learn that art and community wasn't just a passion, but something that you wanted to actually bring to life, something that was viable?
Art is the only thing I've ever known how to do. I was doing it in high school. I went to Columbia right when I was 17, moved to Chicago, did that, dropped out, came home, had a baby, decided to go back to school. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? Let's go back to art. I started a photography career, was doing commercial photography, weddings, families. Yeah, for a long time. And it got really just
monotonous.
Yeah. And I just wasn't challenged enough artistically.
Yeah.
It was.
Everybody wants the same picture.
Yeah. And then it was just a lot. So I went back to school when Avery went to kindergarten, and I went to ISU this time, and I got into their BFA program, which you get your own studio. Mm-hmm. And that is, that was a game changer, life changer. I would walk into the space. I was commuting back and forth from Ottawa. So I wasn't there all the time, but 2 days a week, full time, morning till 10 o'clock at night. And you go into this space, there's other artists. You can close your curtain to your studio if you just want to work, and you can open it if you want people to come in and critique and talk. And that was community. That was the community that I was missing here. Yeah. I tried being a part of clubs and doing stuff when I was here. I was young. I don't think people took me seriously. I probably didn't take myself seriously. And I just didn't feel like I fit in to a lot of the stuff. And so then when I went there and felt that, that was my tribe. I was like, this is it. And if I'm missing that in our hometown, other people are too. If we're not feeling that or finding that, it's not just me. Yeah. So when I graduated, I was like, okay, I'm going to lose this now. So how do I not lose this? And that's when my friend actually was taking a business class, and she's like, help me come up with a business idea. I'm like, actually, I have one. Let's work together. And we were actually going to open space together. When I found the building, she looked at a couple buildings with me together. And then when I found the building that we're in now, she was just kind of like, yeah, this isn't my passion. So, you do it. And I was like, okay. So, and that's kind of where I was like, our community needs this. And it really is one of those things that you create a space that's welcoming and inviting. If you build it, they will come type of scenario. And the rest is history. So
it is amazing. It really is. My husband is not, Jeremiah can woodwork and do beautiful things, but he's not a go to an art class kind of guy. You know what I mean? That's just, he's not that.
Yeah.
And the first time the glass class, I was like, listen, there's margaritas next door, and we can get one and take it. Okay, so go for the margaritas. Stay because it'll make your fiance happy.
Yes.
Is how I think it was girlfriend at the time. Stay because it'll make your girlfriend happy is where we started.
I like that.
And then it was, hey, that was actually really fun. Let's go back and do it again.
Yeah.
And it was, let's do it for the thing and not just the margaritas.
Yeah.
And then by the third time is, let's do it for the friendship and not either one of the two things.
Yeah.
And now it's all of it. Like, it's just, we really loved it. And like, we started taking Soph, like I said, and that was super cool to see her thrive in that environment too. She loves art. Like, she constantly is creating. I just had to buy her 10 canvases for Christmas. Like,
That's awesome. Yeah.
so she's constantly creating. So like, I love that she had that place. And you guys did art therapy. So I want to talk about that a little bit. Cause that's so huge.
Yeah.
Like, for Soph, as a parent of a kid who went to this, art therapy was such a huge moment for Soph.
Yeah.
And she came home with things and was like, you're not going to know what this means and you're going to think it's dumb. And I was like, first of all, I've never thought anything therapy-wise was dumb.
What's dumb?
I don't
No.
know who you're talking to. I love therapy. I think
Yes, therapy is
and alcohol
amazing.
very important.
Yes, it
So
is.
I am never going to be like, that's ridiculous. Like, I think that's great.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel better? Cool.
Yeah.
I don't care. She was trying to explain to me. I was like, honey, I don't need to understand it.
Yeah.
Did this help you? I'd like, if you want to explain it to me, please do. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
I want to hear it if you want to tell me, but don't feel like you have to explain it to me.
Yeah. You don't have to prove yourself to it
Right.
or anything. Yeah.
Right. I just, are you happy?
Yeah.
Did that help? And it did. She walked
Yeah.
through feelings that she would not talk about to people
That's
in
awesome.
art therapy.
Yeah.
And I don't know how often you guys do that, but
We actually haven't done it in a while. We had paired up with Peyton, who was going for her master's degree with the use. She was going through Thrive Collective and the YSB. And she approached me and asked if, for her master's program, she had to complete a project, and that was what she wanted to do, and asked if we could pair up. And it was great. I loved everything about it. We should do it again because it was. Peyton doesn't live here anymore, but it was. Yeah, it was a fun. I think we did it 3 or 4 times. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, right back on the docket.
Yes, yeah. I really enjoyed that, and a lot of people I feel like kind of had the same response. Their kids got a lot out of it, and that is so important because art is a therapy. Yeah, if 1,000%. You can block off that part of your brain that says this has to be good the first time I do it, right? Then art can be, yes, some of us cannot. And I there's space for that too. But if you can just tell your brain that it's okay to be bad at this, I'm doing it for the first time. I don't expect to be good at everything I do. If I tried soccer right now, I wouldn't expect myself to be a professional at it. So why do we hold ourselves to that level with art? It always really confuses me. I know growing up that the big thing was you either have it or you don't as an artist. Either you've got the eye or you don't. And it's
so many times. And one of my art teachers literally wrote on the back of it. I'll never forget it. Wrote on the back of my project, "You're good at a lot of things." And I was like,
"That's rough.
This isn't it."
This is why
this is not it for you. Music was,
yeah,
but
and
not.
This is why we have it in the back of our heads that if we don't get it perfect the first time, then we're just not good at it. And it's that's so wrong.
Listen, the project was rough. She's not wrong. It was pretty rough.
Yeah. But that's okay. You can improve. Right. Practice makes better with anything, and art is the same way.
It make me happy.
Keep doing it. Until you read the back.
But creating it made me happy. Maybe we should have just been hey, keep creating.
Yeah.
Because you creating, and also I never really understood. This is my. You're out of the school setting now, so I can say this.
Yeah.
So my biggest gripe is oh, you got a C on this. Listen, that's the best I could do.
Yeah.
That C.
Yeah.
That took me hours. That's not fair.
Yeah. I'm a big
art is subjective, right? Yes. That's not supposed to be the whole conversation we're having.
Yes. I'm a big I remember when the pandemic happened and I was teaching during that, and I went to my administration and was I can't fail these kids, because if I fail them right now for not showing up on a Zoom meeting when their parents are overwhelmed and do we show up for math today or do we show up for art? Well, we show up for math.
Right.
I can't fail them and then let them know that this thing that could be helping them, this art form that is therapy, right, they're going to fail it and then hate it for the rest of their lives. And I asked, I was am I okay passing everyone? And they said yes. And I'm thank you, because you can't instill that at such an early age. You have to foster it. And
you're 100% right. It took years. I didn't pick back up any kind of art, not painting, not anything, until I was 25. like really until I was 25. Like
it holds a lot of people back, and
it does help. Like look at it, like knitting. I don't do it all the time because it does make me nuts. Like halfway through, I'm like, that was 9. It was supposed to be 11, or that was 13. It was supposed to be 5. Mad, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I would do, like, I'm not going to knit every day. Maybe when I'm like 90, I don't know. But like not right now because I'm too crazy right now to do it every day. But it does when I'm super stressed. Sometimes all I want to do is knit. Like right now, I'm super into Legos and Lego art. Like I'm doing the Van Gogh sunflowers.
That's awesome.
I'm obsessed.
Do you watch Lego Masters?
Oh my God.
Because me and Floyd have really been watching a lot of Lego Masters.
Jeremiah and I were just talking about it because he's doing the Van Gogh, the Starry Night, the Starry Skies one.
Yeah.
Or Monet.
Van Gogh. Yeah. Starry Night.
So Starry Nights by Van Gogh is what he's doing, and I'm doing the sunflowers.
Yeah.
And he was doing his last night. He was like, maybe we should watch Lego Masters and do this. Like, because we were sitting at the kitchen table, and that's like all we've been doing for days. Like I built a Game Boy, a love sign, flowers, a Harry Potter bookends.
That's
and now
awesome.
I started the sunflowers like all within the last 5 days.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Lost Dozer, I literally was like, I can't even
Yeah.
leave the house. I'm going to be at the kitchen table doing Legos if you need me because I can't think about anything else. This keeps my mind occupied.
Exactly. You're still completing something, but you don't have to think about it.
Right.
You can just...
I'm just snapping pieces.
Yep. Reading and putting it together.
Yeah. So you do it backwards in which case you have to disassemble and reassemble the entire Game Boy.
I'm guessing you're speaking from experience,
so bad.
Unfortunately.
Part of the entire Game Boy. I was like, oh. So, because I couldn't figure out what I did. It was only one, and it was like one tiny section that I did wrong. I had to disassemble the entire thing to do it. I was
yeah, art's frustrating.
A
lot. There's a lot.
Like Jeremiah, this is going into the window in a minute. Like, I don't have patience. I'm done. I had the patience when I built it the first time.
Yeah,
and now I don't.
I'm very much that person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk away now.
But that is what I like about art. Like if like one form of art frustrates me, like the Legos were pissing me off the other day. I took a break from the Game Boy. I went and colored for an hour.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm 36 and people are like, oh, you're coloring. Because honestly,
it's relaxing.
Calmed me down for a minute.
It does.
So I colored for like 20 minutes and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that Game Boy again. Like I can do it now.
There's so many different styles of art and types of art and different materials and mediums. And like, I mean, a lot of people I think just assume like, oh, painting and drawing. I'm not good at those things, so I'm not good at art. It's like, no, there's ceramics, there's sculpture, there's needle felting, there's wet felt. Oh, sculpture is. I love sculpture.
That's a bucket list to me. And play and like my grandma used to China paint.
Yeah.
So I would like to do to make some like glassware or something and be able to paint it.
Yeah. Well, even with painting, like there's oil painting, watercolors, acrylic, and they're all three so different. So like you might be really bad at watercolor, but then you like go to use oil paint and you're like, oh wow, this is awesome. You know, like I can do this. And even if you can't, like I enjoy the way this feels.
Yeah. So that's like the running joke in my family is that my aunt and my grandma were so incredibly, my grandma said, I love you with art.
That's awesome.
I love you. So like I have 500 blankets that she knitted me or crocheted me, whatever, medium she was using at the time.
Yeah.
I have 1,000 hand painted China pieces, like plates, little baby shoes. I'm going to tell you the story again. So before grandma died, a couple of years before grandma died, it was like 3 years or 4 years, right? I don't know how she knew. Like she had to have known somehow that she was gonna get cancer. Like I don't know. Anyway, she was like, in case I'm not around when you have kids, either that or she had given up on me by then. So she was like, if I'm not around when you have kids, which surprise she would not have been, because here I am. So that's fine. So she was like, I want to make them the things because every kid that's born into our family, my grandma would make them a lamb. You get a stuffed lamb that she makes.
Yeah.
That she knits. It's really like beautiful with like a beautiful ornate ribbon and it's so cute. And then if it's a girl, she gets a baby doll with a hand-knitted dress and bonnet and extra clothes and shoes and whatever. And all of it's handmade, right? And then you also get a baby blanket and you get a plate or a shoe.
That's cool.
Plate sometimes with their name on it, or a baby shoe with their name on it.
Yeah.
So she painted all these baby shoes, like 12 of them, first of all. And like 12 lambs.
How many kids did she think you were going to have?
Listen, so she hands me this giant bag of lambs. She was like, I made these just in case. This giant bag. It's in my office.
Oh my God.
I can't take it home because we live in the country, so there's always mice. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it home, and there's not any like, here it's better. Right?
Yeah.
So I have them in my office in this like sealed container. I have lambs in the back and my baby dolls for my grandma, because I was like, I can't take these home. Something will get into them, and I just would die.
They're heirlooms. Yeah, they're heirlooms.
But she gave me like 12 of each, and I remember opening it and being like, I don't know how many children you think I'm gonna have, but I have news for you. We'll be lucky if it's one. Like, you could have made one, and it would have been fine. She was like, what if you have a boy? I was like, okay. She goes, what if you have a girl? How would I know? What if it's twins? She was like, if I'm not here, I can't fix it. She was like, so I just made you one of everything. And I was like, you made me like 7 of it. I mean, there's 12 here. You made me double of everything. I'm not going to have this many children. I'm not going to have 6. It's not going to happen. 1. And now I have 1, and it's 1.
Yeah.
For sure, it's 1.
But that stuff is so cool because that's the stuff that like you pass down.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
It will
I gave
be
it to Sophie immediately.
Yeah.
Like when we got guardianship in March, I was like, okay, so here's your lamp.
You're now officially mine. Here is your.
I realize you're 12, but here's your lamp, and here's your baby shoe, and here's this blanket, and here's this baby doll, and these are all yours, and you should give them to your kids. Okay. And if you need more, I have 12 more.
I was gonna say, if you need an extra, something happens, or you want to keep this forever, I've got an extra.
If you need more, it turns out Grandma made enough for your children, their children, and the next generation. So I think that we have plenty in the back that I will pass down to your kids.
This year, my mom did a handmade Christmas, and the best thing is that she surprised me. Like, I knew that she was making my sister this giant stained glass piece. Like, we knew because Lindsay and her were doing private lessons. They made it at the gallery, all this stuff. Well, at one point she said, well, it's a handmade Christmas, so I'm making you something too. And I'm like, how are you making me something and I don't know about it? Like, not to be like that, but like, how are you gonna? I don't think you're gonna pull this off. But she did. I opened the bag and she had knitted me an entire Afghan, like the biggest, best. I use it every day, and I was like, "How? I've been to your house. I like, when did you make this? This is amazing." Yeah, but like those things, and I made our own stockings this year.
I love that.
And like the things that like my kids aren't gonna remember what they got for Christmas this year. That I asked them this year. I was like, what did you get for Christmas? And my one son did remember. Floyd remembered that we got a lizard. We still have him. Right. So like, yeah, that one. But like, other than that, he couldn't remember. But like, this is the stuff that like that handmade stuff. Forever. You remember it forever.
Yeah. I can remember my grandma giving me the plate. That's crazy. And it is true. Because I can remember her giving me the plate with the little girl with the bonnet on it. You know what plate I'm talking about, the pink one. Because it says on the back, Alexis, I love you. You're my greatest blessing or something. And I remember like getting it and that being like, I was like, haha. First of all, I was like, ha. No offense, Jan.
It says it right here. There's proof.
I'm a great blessing. That's all I'm saying. So. I guess that's But I'm sure she made Shanda the exact same plate, you know what I mean? But in my head at 9, I was like, no, it's me.
It's just me.
And like, it's funny because Shanda and I had that rivalry for years. Grandma had Shanda's picture on the table, and I was like, why is her picture there? I'm the one who's here every day. I'm moving your laundry. Put my picture there. And then finally my picture got put up, and I was like, we get it. It was after I went to law school. Turns out it was just because we were in distance mode and she missed me. So Shanda was up there because she was in Arizona.
Yep. Yeah, there's always a reason, but
in my head, that was not what it was when I was growing up. But like it was like for her I love you was art pieces, and still like they're all around my kitchen. Like I have every single one of them on plate racks above my kitchen. Like,
yeah.
And Jeremiah's grandma had some things that she made. She was a great woodworker too, so she would make like all kinds. Like we have like a Christmas outline, like a shadow piece for light that you put Christmas lights on.
Oh, cool.
Outside. And it's painted. It's super cool. So, and he woodworks like her. So like his way of saying I love you is to do things like that. Like my husband's not touchy-feely. He doesn't want to be touched at all, but like will make me food.
Yeah.
Or make me like cool things to have in the house.
Yeah.
he built. Like he built us shelves this year for the first time that are
the acts of service or like
and
gift giving.
I think people miss that side of art sometimes. Like they get caught up, you're right, in being good or not,
Mm-hmm.
and not like,
I'm doing this because it's going to be something that's cherished because my hands went into it, and that's the important thing.
right.
Doesn't matter. My mom pointed out, she's like, oh, there's a couple of spots that are like bigger than. I'm like,
I'm never gonna look at that.
Yeah, I never, even though you like pointed it out, I still don't see that. Like I just see this beautiful blanket that I use every day now. Like,
you know, it's funny. My mom does that with food. My mom's is food.
Yeah,
that's her love language.
Not mine.
And she made me dumplings when I was sick, and like wrote on the back because I'm stupid. So she wrote on the back, "Do not do this. Do this. You're going to think to do this. Don't do this. I know how your brain works. Like only put it in this. Only do this." And I kept the bag. After I like washed out the bag and kept it in the drawer, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Throw that away. Like it's a plastic bag. And I was like, no. Oh, look at like the care that she put in telling me what to do and how to make this on here.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's like her voice. Like that's her.
I want to keep that. And he was like, you're a hoarder, throw it away. Quit being weird. So I took a picture of it because he was like, throw it away. So I have a picture of it.
There you go. Yeah.
But like, it really is. Like it's an act of service, and that like art can be a lot of things. Like it doesn't just have to be, you know, clay. Sometimes it's food. Sometimes it's, you know, sometimes it's cooking. Sometimes it's
music. It's there's so many different forms, and that's like the biggest thing I always tell people when they come in. I'm like, your art doesn't have to be in this gallery. Like you don't have to hang it and like put it out there for people to see like that. We're not asking you to do that. We just want you to come in and enjoy it a little bit.
Well, like, we've got so many cool pieces out of the gallery too. Like we have cool pieces all over the house from it. Like,
there's a ton of amazing artists, and it's so cool to see people. I mean, we've shown people who have never shown in a gallery before. We've shown artists that have shown around the world before. It's really cool to see, and every artist, whether they've shown a million times to the first one, they're always just so excited to like show their art, and that is so special. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, I think that's my favorite part about going in there is like seeing all the different things every single time, and like
every month there's something different to see, and it is cool.
We were just talking about during class the other day again too. I was like, I'll have to get on there and look and like get scheduled after count.
There's a lot of stuff.
We're in cheer prep right now, like after February.
We've got a few new instructors too. One is Georgia Brown, and she's been teaching ink making and like batik and like all like eco-conscious art, which is really cool. I've been really loving her classes. And then Kathy Claus has started teaching oil painting techniques. So
I would love that.
That one's really cool. We have an oil painting workshop that Margie teaches, and she like took lessons from Bob Ross's son. That's like amazing. Went to a bunch of like traveled to like Tennessee, Indiana, Colorado, and took like weekend workshops with Steve Ross. And she teaches that style where like you can step by step make a painting, landscape, Bob Ross style with oil painting. But Kathy is teaching the techniques. So she gives you like a blank canvas, and you learn about the brushes. You learn about the different solvents to put into it, to thin it out, to how to erase it, how to scrape it off, how to use a palette knife. And then she teaches you all this stuff, and then she gives you time to just paint whatever you want to paint. So, and then she's there where if like you're like, well, I want to learn how to make a waterfall, she can come over and one-on-one say, well, this is how you do that. And
that's awesome.
It's a really cool. So those are Georgia and Kathy are the newest instructors, but I mean, Jacqueline's over here teaching wet felting and embroidery and needle felting. And let me tell you, if you want stress relief, stabbing something a million times until it turns into a shape it's probably the best stress relief that one can get. You just stab
I would
a lot with it.
I would look for that, but I'm concerned about the after.
Maybe give it a month.
Maybe when she's like 18.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But that's a good stress reliever. It's great. And then
after my sleep for 10 years cell phone, you know what I mean? So.
The best part about it is that it's such an aggressive art form, and then you make the cutest freaking things, like a little wool pig, or like I can't. It's so good. Yeah, it's great. We just stab this until it turns into the cutest little thing you've ever seen. It's a good,
She loves tiny things anyway. That's like her new thing. thing. So.
Oh, miniatures are great.
She has the little, you guys got her the Harry Potter potions one, didn't you, last year? And I got her the potions class one where you make the actual potions class.
That's cool.
Like it's like you build a Lego and then you have to glue all the tiny things in. And then I got her a library tiny case. She hasn't even opened that because it was like, she opened it, was like,
overwhelming. Yeah.
It's under her bed because it was too much. Like she opened it and immediately got overstimulated. So work our way up to that one.
Yeah, that'll take some time.
She built like a Lego tiny oh my god, like a little greenhouse.
Oh, stop. That's adorable.
It's so cute. And the flowers were so cute. You got to like pick all the petal colors and like.
Floyd always has me go up to his room and we'll play Legos. And he just like, we have so many from like Avery growing up with Legos. We just dump them all into this bin. And he's like, okay, let's make. And I'm like, my brain like is always just on the same thing. I'm like, I'm going to make it grass and I'm going to add flowers. And I literally just make the same thing every time. And he's like, I really need to get more creative when it comes to Legos. But like, if there's not a guide telling me how to make the Legos, like my brain just doesn't commute. And he's always like, we'll be on Lego Masters someday. And I'm like, yeah, maybe dad can go with you. Or like, maybe you'll have a friend that's really good at it by then. Like, mom's, unless we're doing grass and flowers, like I'm probably not going to help. Yeah, like I'm probably not going to be.
Yeah, Jeremy, so I screwed up my Lego, right? So I handed it to Jim last week. Yeah, because I got impatient. I wasn't paying attention. So the ADHD. So I handed it to Jeremy. I was so mad. I was like, I'm done. And he goes, just let me just. And I handed it to him without even looking at the book. He looks at it and goes, oh, it just needs, this piece needs to go off here, and this comes here, and then this goes here. And I was like, that isn't even right. Like, and here I am being like mean. Okay, I was like, and I genuinely hope he doesn't listen to my podcast. Like, that I don't want my husband to support me, but please listen. Because I was like, this is me admitting I was wrong. Because I was like, that's not even right. You're not even looking at the book. You're describing like like I was being such an asshole while he was fixing it. And then he got done and it like snapped together perfectly. And I was like, well, I'm done. Walked upstairs because I was like, how did you? I stared at it for like an hour.
Yeah.
And he just looked at it and was like,
and can figure it out. I'm not on that level.
No, I don't get my brain too. I'm like flowers.
Yeah.
I can
that's
make
fair.
grass,
I can make it cute.
Surface,
yeah.
And I can make it look cute.
Mm-hmm.
And that's as much as I can do.
Yeah.
If you're like, build a cat, I'd be like, there's a block.
I did make mazes. Mazes. We started doing mazes the other day.
That
was fun. Yeah.
Oh, I could do that.
My brain came up with that. I was proud of myself. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. And then we took a marble, like ran it through.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
So
yeah, that's also
yeah, that's my level of.
I enjoy that too. I was like, you said that, and I was like, ooh,
yeah, ooh,
that would be fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So
it takes me right back to college when I had those little white rats I got to watch for a while. That was super fun. Anyway, put them right into it.
Yes,
they would have loved that. They would have been thrilled. Instead, they just sat on my chest and we watched TV like the whole 2 weeks I had them. They just hung out like on my shoulder or like right here.
Oh my goodness! Stop! That's adorable.
Yeah, they were really cute. It took me a long time to get like used to them.
Yeah.
I was not. But then once you are with them enough, it's like fun. So
yeah.
Turns out they're very cute.
Floyd wants rats, and I had mice growing up, and I love them, and I would probably love a rat, but like we're busy. We're busy humans, and they're busy animals, and they need a lot of attention.
They get out.
Yeah.
If you were not paying attention, they escape.
Yeah. We had hamsters too, and one like got out, and not good. Wasn't a good ending.
The best was when I was watching those two, I was on the couch, and I had them both away, and the one was really good. Like he never got out. Like he was great. The other one, I was on the couch, and all of a sudden, I like saw something run, so I got freaked out. And I was like, "You have rats in your apartment right now, like on purpose, so you can't get scared." And
on purpose,
because it might be a pet. And like he, sure enough, was like right here. Like he like ended up on my shoulder, and I was like, "I don't know." First of all, where'd you come from? So I like picked him up, walked back. I was like, "That's still closed. How did you get out?" Like,
they're smart. They're smart little things. Yeah.
He made it look like he didn't even like get out. Like he put it back after he got himself out, so I wouldn't know how he got out. They're super smart. Anyway, so in summary, don't get rats. They will get out, and you will maybe find them in a event. Like it's really.
That's exactly what happened to our hamster. That's the unhappy ending. That is the unhappy ending.
That's what we thought was going to happened to Sophie's hamster too. I was like, never again.
Yeah.
Real never.
To be fair, this hamster was evil. Like, it was not albino, but it had red eyes. I think actually a lot of hamsters have red eyes, but it would like always try to bite you. And then, we found it my parents found it in the vent. And
I held Hammy one
not
time
good.
and I was like, and I'm done.
Yeah.
I held her hamster. I was like, I don't like it. Like it like chirped at me. And I was like,
nope, no thanks.
And we're done. You can have this little angry thing.
Yeah.
So
They are cute, but no, I'm glad we don't have any in our house right now.
I'm still not like 100% convinced that her grandma didn't change out the hamster. And Margaret, if you're listening, I think you did. Because the one time she came to our house, she was like, hey, we changed colors. And I was like, he did? And she was like, yeah, he's black now. And he's like black and brown now instead of brown and white. And I was like, that's crazy. And then I looked at her and I was like, I don't think they changed colors.
They don't. They do
So
not.
there was a Hammy and a Hammy 2.
Yeah.
And Hammy 2 was apparently nicer than Hammy 1.
Yeah.
But I am convinced there was a Hammy 2.
There's always
Margaret's
going to
goals
be.
I like laugh. I still like, that's like my favorite parenting thing that Sophie's ever come home and said. She's like, yeah, Hammy changed colors. I went to show up to Gramps for the weekend. She's like, Hammy changed colors as he got older. I was like, did he?
Yeah, that happens.
I was like,
yeah.
And also, what do I know? So I was like, cool. And then afterwards, I was like, did they change colors?
They don't. No, they do not. No. So I've got a really funny story to bounce off of that one, but we have lizards instead of mice, and we have an anole, and anole's name is Rexy.
I love that.
Yep, and Rexy died.
Oh, no.
And Chris told me, like, hey, I don't know if Floyd's going to be able to handle, like, death right now. So, like, maybe we should just, like, pull the goldfish trick and, like, you should go get another one. I'm like, okay. So I do. And, like, anoles are those really small lizards that, like, are in Florida everywhere. And I go to PetSmart and I tell the kid, I'm like, I just need, like, a gray. There's a bunch in there. I'm like, I just need a really small, like, grayish, dark gray kind of anole. Yeah. This poor kid is like, they're so fast. Yeah, and he's just really struggling to like get one. And like after quite a bit of time, he finally like gets one. And he's like, is this one okay? And it was like, the color was completely wrong. Like it was super light gray instead of dark. But I was like, this is fine. Like this, we can play this off. We can tell them, you know, they change colors. So it's fine. Yeah. So I buy it and it's in this little like butter tub looking thing. Yeah. So I'm not like realizing how big or small this thing is. It looks small because it's in a butter tub. Oh no. I bring the lizard home and I put it in its cage, which is not a big cage. It's a small cage. And like Rexy 1, you never saw him. Rexy 1, yep, because that's how you do it. You name them 1, 2, and 3 and the child never knows. Yes. So I put it in the cage and Avery knows, my oldest son, like we tell him, and like he walks down the stairs and he's like, I can see it from the kitchen. This thing is huge. And I'm like, I know, Aves, I know. It's so big. It's like Godzilla in this cage. I'm like, we are never. And Floyd is like the smartest kid when it comes to reptiles and everything. Like he has all the facts. I'm like, we're never going to pull this off. We did. And then 2 weeks later, that one dies. So I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, what is happening? So we did. We had to get a Rexy 3. And we go back to PetSmart, and there's only one left. And this thing is Goliath. Like, I can tell from being in 2 different places that this thing is bigger than the one we have. I'm like, there's no way we can't do this. Like, I can't get that one. So then we find another pet store. And we're telling the lady, we call, she has 2. We go get it. They're grayish, brownish in the cage. And I'm like, we were so worried you were going to have green anoles because there's green and brown anoles. Right. I'm like, we were so worried you were going to have green anoles. This woman does not say a word. She does not say a word. So it's cold outside. No. And she's like, oh, you should probably warm it. So Chris puts it in his jacket and we drive home and we get out of the car and he opens it up and he's like, Amanda, it's green. And I'm like, what do you mean it's green? He's like, the lizard is green. And I'm like, no, it's like, it was brown. Like, what do you mean? And he shows me, it's freaking green. I'm like, why would this woman not tell us? Why would you not say? Why would you not say, well, actually it is green and it's going to color change. So fun fact, green anoles can turn brown. But brown anoles cannot turn green. So we had to convince Floyd that we've had a green anole this entire time, and it just now decided. And how we pulled it over
So
on him,
there's
I
no
don't know.
way.
So like
There's no way. He definitely
I
knows. It
feel
was
like
just
he's
like,
got
Mom,
to.
Dad,
Yeah.
tried so hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it
We
go.
also had the talk about how anoles don't live long because I can't do a Rexy 4.
No,
I just can't.
it's
I'm
too
done.
much.
I'm like, this one's lived for a while now. So like I'm at least happy that it wasn't a week. But like we had the talk about how their lives are short. And so he might die sometime.
No.
Well,
Oh,
sometime.
no.
But he hasn't. And now we have a green anole. But
Oh no.
it was quite a couple weeks. It was a fun little thing that we just dealt with.
What we do as parents so that these kids are like, these things are fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Like, it's a wild
It
to
is.
do as parents to make it.
Yeah. It really
Is
is.
this a conversation worth having right now? Or should I just I'm gonna defer this to
Yeah.
6 out.
Yeah.
And then we can have it.
And then we can have it.
Emotionally stable. Like,
After
right now is not the time. Like, I feel that in
giant
my soul.
and green reptile exchanges. Yeah.
Listen, I felt that in my soul. There have been several times that I'm like, this is not the time for that conversation. So I think we're going to have to wait like a week at least. Like,
Yeah.
not going to lie, sometimes I do it with Jeremiah. I'm like, I don't think you're ready to have that conversation today, so we're going to wait 3 to 4 business days and then we'll have a talk about it.
We got to have a little time. Gosh.
Okay, so tell me, obviously you've created art for a long time. Tell me your favorite thing that you've ever put on at the gallery of your own. I know you did your own exhibition last year.
I did. That was really.
No, I had COVID. I was really.
I'm gonna do one again this year in March. Yeah, I'm excited too. Honestly, yeah, probably my show was really fun, but I really like what we're doing now is like drop-in art making.
Oh, I love that.
And I have to say that like the last day we were open was the Sunday before Christmas. And like this season sucked. Like every time there was a weekend, it snowed, it was cold, like nobody wanted to come out shopping. So like it was kind of like sad. It was like a sad holiday season at the gallery for all downtown businesses and like all over. But
well, things are so expensive. People just right now.
But the last Sunday before we closed, the gallery had people making art in the front, in the middle, in the other middle, in the back. Like I looked around at one point and there was just like people making art all around me. And I was like, this is it. Like, this is what we need to be going for. So that's like a new thing that we've been doing, but also like it's still taking off. But like, I want people to make art when they're there. I want them to feel that sense of pride, and I want them to just play and like discover stuff as they make it instead of being like, well, I have to do it step by step this way, and if it doesn't look like that, it's bad. Like, no, it can look like whatever it wants to be. And like, I want them to make things that they're going to gift people, and those people are going to be so happy. And like, that's what the drop-in art making is for me. And so we just like Dana from Feng Shui the Stilling Way just came in while we were on break and feng shuied my entire space. She put our art supplies in the creativity space. She put books in our knowledge space. Why have I not printed my credentials and my diploma ever and hung it? But she's like, you need your credentials. Like, you graduated with a degree in art, like print that and show people that like, you know what you're doing. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, and this is the space to do it on. And like, we put like encouraging quotes in this, like, I don't understand all the feng shui, but she does. And she like told me, this is where you put the quote and this is where you put the mirrors to reflect what you want. So I have the mirrors reflecting the drop-in art making. So that way it reflects what you want to. So like we moved all the stuff, and like, I've only been back for 2 days. And we have made so many things, and the energy is just amazing. She's going to come do a salt burn today to clear out all the negative energy. But like, it's just been amazing. And then seeing people creating in the space and knowing they can just drop in anytime we're open. There's tons of supplies now on one wall in one space, making it really convenient. And I'm still in the process of getting this part done, but little like flip throughs where you can look at a project and be inspired, and then on the back it'll just have like some simple instructions, and then you can be like, okay, I want to use clay, and here's 10 things that I can make with clay, or I can just make whatever I want, but like here's some ideas and how to do it. And then you just come in, we're doing it by the hour. So like you pay by the hour, and then all day creating is $35. So like you can create for as long as you want, pay $35. Some of our specialty, like if you want to make a candle or if you want to paint, you like we'll add on like
more ingredients.
we'll add on like $5 to $15 depending on what the supplies cost. But like if you want to just bring in your own art supplies, you can just bring in your own stuff and just use our space for free and just make something, because that's what it is about. Like we need to create, especially now, like the world is heavy. There's a lot going on, and like we need to be able to have that therapy for ourselves, and we need to be able to have a space where it just feels safe.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
I love that so much. And also like, okay, as your friend and somebody who's like watched you do this, and like I feel like I've been there for a lot of this journey. Like literally since the beginning of you like still teaching and then deciding to go full time into this. Like I remember right before you did that, we had that conversation. It was during your class.
Probably.
Maybe my first class.
Probably.
We were having this conversation. You were like, I think I'm going to quit and do full time. Like, I really think that's what I'm headed towards. Like, I feel like I have to do it, but it's so scary, but I feel like I have to do it. Like, watching you thrive and seeing, like, how much you've been able to give back and build in this town since then is incredible. Like, I'm so proud of you as your friend and, like, just somebody who, like, loves you and knows you. Like, it really is awesome. Like, and also my kids benefit from it hugely. I really like doing other stuff there. So, and even when it's bad, you just giggle at me and we figure it out. So I enjoy that.
You can always figure it out. There's always.
When I screwed up during last class and Lindsay was like, I love you. I was like, okay, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Not I love you as friends. That's friendship. I'm going to fix it for you, but don't do that anymore.
Yeah, like, don't touch it. Let me just fix it.
Yeah, I'm going to fix it. You just walk over there for a minute. That's what I think she does.
Yeah, probably.
Backwards, I think I'd be so mad.
If you want to walk away with a really nice completed piece, we're always there to help with that too.
Always.
But we're going to encourage you to do it yourself first.
Listen, our Valentine's Day hearts are still hanging in the kitchen window.
That's awesome.
We've ever...
Yeah, that was a cool one.
That was my favorite.
We're doing that again this year. That's like Lindsay's staple class. Like she's like, I'm like, you switching it up this year? She's like, absolutely not. We're doing it the same. I'm like, good.
I love it because we each made half a heart. So like, we have half. And
you put it together.
So we each have a whole heart, but one of us made half of each, and it's just so freaking cute. I hang in my kitchen window, and I just love them.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
Our mountains hang there too. I love our mountains. Too.
Nice.
Our mountains hang there too. And then my beautiful glass piece hangs there too, with the monarch butterflies.
Oh yes. That hangs there too. So yeah, that was a good one.
That sunflower with the monarch butterfly is my favorite thing I've ever purchased ever, probably.
I remember when Lindsay was so excited. She's like, it's going to exactly who needs to have it.
Yeah. It was some monarchs are my grandma and I thing, my grandma Linda and I thing. My grandma Linda had a stroke, so like she couldn't really do much, right? And she only had, she did a lot with her one leg for many years, so that's not really true. Like she one time moved a picnic table with one leg by herself.
Oh my God.
In a prosthetic, like she just did it. So she wasn't like held back by that, but by the time I came around, she was in her 80s, and obviously that was a hold back anyway.
Yeah.
But she had a couple strokes, and I remember that was like we were outside by the pool, and monarchs were always by my back pool at my parents' house. So she would like point them out to me, and we would, when the one died, she would capture it, and she had done like some glass stuff. Yeah. So she has a couple that she had put in glass and like
that's cool
preserved. So I have those too. Those are in my office. But like that was always our thing. And I laughed because like right before our wedding, it was crazy. The like week before our wedding, 2 weeks before, in our backyard, there's always like butterflies, right? But like Jeremiah's grandma's thing is purple butterflies. There was like one day there was like, I swear there had to be like 100 of them in our backyard.
That's
and then
awesome.
My thing with my grandpa was always dragonflies. And my grandpa and my grandma Julie was always dragonflies. And we walked outside like 2 days later and there was like 1,000 dragonflies in our backyard. I've never seen a dragonfly in our house in the country. And there was like 1,000 of them. And I was
that's
like,
wild.
Why is there a swarm of what is this swarm of dragonflies in our backyard, sir? And then we had 2 doves, mated doves, white doves.
Oh my goodness.
Land and live the entire week before our wedding on top of our pool building. They lived there. They did not leave. They were there every morning, but mated white doves.
Everybody coming to say hello.
It was crazy. I said to him, I was like, that's the most hellos I've ever seen. Like, that's wild to see all of that in one week.
A wedding's a very important occurrence, so.
Yeah. And sunflowers were my dad's thing. So when she made the sunflower monarch butterfly, I was like, oh my God, it's the first thing that's really been like my dad and my grandma. Like that's my dad and my grandma. So I was like, I have to buy it.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, I don't care what it costs. I'll give you a bank account if you don't want that.
Lindsay, double the price.
It's not your business. She sold it for, I'm sure, less than what it was worth because it's beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever owned. So
that's awesome.
I'm obsessed. But I tell her that all the time. Actually, when she sells things, I'm like, that's actually not enough money.
Yeah. Oh, I tell. That's my job. 95% of the time.
With love.
Charge. I love you all so much, but charge what you're worth. Right. Charge what you're worth. Well, what do I charge? Well, I can't tell you exactly what to charge, but charge what you're worth.
Right. Not less.
Not less.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can do things for people, right? Like I know Lindsay, I'm sure, did that, but
yeah, you can gift for sure. But
know what you're worth.
Yeah, know your worth always.
And that's what I kept telling her. She was like, I don't want to charge you that. And I was like, shh.
Take my money and know that I will cherish this forever. Right. Like as an artist, knowing that your art is living in a home that is appreciated and like that is check, that does it for me. Like that's it. Like you when you have a relationship with a person like that you've never met before, that you've known forever, and they connect with your art and you're like, this is going to where like I didn't know it at the time, but I made it for this person. Like that's a good. So that is it's invaluable. It's invaluable. So
I'm obsessed with it. So it definitely is.
Yeah.
So I think that's like, as I said, I think that probably the coolest thing from the outside looking in, and like, obviously I support Third Friday and all the things too, but because I love art and I grew up in music and, maybe not, painted art, but I grew up in music and I still wish, by the way, if there's any other music people listening, that there was a place, my like community that I lost was like jazz.
Yeah.
Our jazz group was like really like my community.
Yeah.
Right? Like those friends were my community. And not just because like of the people they were. Like obviously I have wonderful people in that group, like Chelsea Williams, who is still one of my favorite humans and forever will be one of my favorite people on the face of the planet. But like, and Matt McKeever, right? Like those people were my home. But like that, like the feeling of doing that, of creating music together like that and being able to harmonize, just like being able to step into a group of people and harmonize together. Yeah. And click was such a cool experience, and I hate that I don't have that as an adult. Like I'm so salty about it. Like I wish I had a group of humans. Like I don't want to with love. I don't want to have to go to church to do it. Because I'm not going to sing. I like a lot of music, like worship music. Don't get me wrong, but like it's not the same vibe. It's not the reason you're there. Like I like to make music just to make music, and I wish that there was more of that for adults. Like
we are lacking that.
Together, like stand together and do it, like because that doesn't exist. Like there's lots of little like bands and like
places that you can do open mic nights and stuff like that, but it's not the same.
No, it's not. Yeah, and it's not like a group of people just like I don't want to be out. I don't necessarily like want to be in public doing it. Like let's go into a hallway, like a really cool stairway where the acoustics are amazing, and let's all do it together. Like,
well, there's the new performing arts centers that just opened, I saw that. And hey, I bet they'd be open to once a month drop in.
On their plate should start it.
Christina Ultravogue. I feel like she'd be a good one to start something like that.
I keep saying yes to things. This is my season of no, is what I keep saying. 2026 is my season of no. Alyssa asked me if I was attending a holiday party for a board I'm on yesterday, and I was like, no, I'm not, because I'm just...
It's necessary.
I'm not giving up, with love. I love that I'm on this board. I love everything about the board that I'm on, and I love that I get to participate in it, but I cannot give up another one of my weeknights. I'm just not doing it. Like, it's too much. You want to have it at noon on a Wednesday when I'm already like in work mode and like want to do those things? Like I'm all about it. Let's have a lunch. Yeah. Like, that's fine with me, but I'm not giving up a night. Yeah. With my family. I'm just not. Yeah. Last year I gave up a lot of time with my family at the beginning of the year, and it taught me a really valuable lesson. I'm done with that. Yeah. Like I quit probably a quarter of the boards I was on this last year because I was like, nope. Yeah.
When you spread yourself too thin, you're not good in any of the places that you're actually at. Well, like you're not.
I was good. The problem was I wasn't doing good at home. I was doing great in all those other forums.
Yeah, but not at home.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I was missing things, and that's not like I wasn't ever missing a game or like, I was showing up for self, but like I was missing time with my husband. I was missing
Yeah.
time where we sit at a kitchen table and build Legos. Like, we did that last night when I got home. Like, we literally just sat there and built Legos together, and I was like, this is what I was missing. Like, I really like this.
The
like,
slow moments that are so important.
And it is. Like, it affects your the slow moments build your mental health.
Yeah, they do.
So, tis the season of no, but if somebody else starts it, I'll show up sometimes. I won't be regular, but I'll show up sometimes, I promise.
I love that our community is getting all these new art spaces.
Me
like,
too.
I love it so much. I got a gift card for Grateful Clay.
I saw that they opened.
Yeah, just down the street from me. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to do a membership. She's probably wondering where I am because I told her I'd be in for January, but then I got sick and then the gallery opened back up. But I'm going to make my way in and do like a 3-month membership because it's so fun being able, like, it's a completely different kind of art form, and it's just so fun to do and so rewarding. And a couple years ago when she first opened in the barn, I asked Chris, I was like, oh, I want for my birthday, I think, they do a date night class.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what I want for my birthday. And he didn't get it for me at the time, but he completely surprised me and got it for me for Christmas this year. It was just a $150 gift card. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to use this to do my membership. And then he's like, oh, it's actually for the date night. And I'm like, oh, even better. Honestly, even better. Like, this is, fun fact, he's never taken a class at the gallery before. But I love that
I kind of get it.
I think this is going to be the gateway, though. This is like, we're going to get him to do some classes somewhere else. And then he's going to be like, oh, this is what I'm missing out on. And my wife owns the place. So so I'm maybe he'll take a class after this at the gallery.
Oh,
But it's so cool to see it.
Like, stays out of my space for that reason here. Like, he's like, you're different when I'm there. I need you to be you there.
Yeah.
Not my wife there.
Yeah.
Because my wife and you as a lawyer are different people.
Yeah.
So he like purposely avoids the office.
Yeah.
Which makes me sad, but like also he's right. I'm like giggly and happy. And then when he's not here, I'm like, I'm gonna end your life. So but maybe
he should come a few times.
I feel like I have to be in dominant mode. Or it doesn't work. But like,
Yeah.
I have my cats and the dog here.
There you go. Yes.
They come to work with me.
Today too.
No.
Oh.
Home today because we're gonna go to the new crystal store.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That just opened up like a couple weeks ago.
And they're doing their grand opening tonight.
Are they? Maybe I'll stop by. Ooh, nice. That's awesome.
I was gonna ask you after this if you want to go, so if you're free around 4:30.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. But it's our friend's son who opened it.
Oh,
so
cool.
And it's funny because I didn't realize that's who it was.
Yeah.
And we set up the business. Travis set up the business. I didn't, to my credit. So I didn't realize that's what it was. Like, we helped do it, and I didn't realize that's what it was. And then today, she was talking about it last night.
Connect all the dots.
I was like, oh, and Tara and I had just been talking about going. Tara was like, let's go. There's a new crystal store. And I was like, oh my God, I love crystals. Let's go. And then she said it. We went to Bailey's, and she said it, and I was like, oh my God, it's yours. It's yours. Of course it is. And she was like, the one you did the paperwork for? I was like, yeah, that one. Yes.
Yeah.
I know that now.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize because I didn't do it. Travis did it, but also I didn't realize. So I'm really sorry.
But you're showing up tonight, and that's all that matters.
Right.
Showing up. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm so excited to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to go no matter what, obviously. So
yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I am a little sad. A couple businesses closed over like after Christmas. And it's sad to see. I saw him today when I was driving here. Hey Sweetie closed in 601 Mercantile. And they're like both right there, so you can see both of the empty storefronts like together, and I'm like, breaks my heart a little bit.
So
I know. She was so sweet, and she did festivals, and she had the worst luck. I feel so bad because running an event, organizing a festival, an event is not for the faint of heart. Like, I will just tell you that. Yep. And she had the hottest days, the rainiest days, like everything that could be thrown at a person, and she didn't give up. She didn't stop doing them. I mean, she closed her doors to be with family more, and that, I mean, running a business also, it consumes you, and you do have to say no, and it's hard because I want to do all the things, but like, you have to say no for your own mental health. But Yeah, I was really sad when I saw she was closing.
So I saw that on Facebook and I was like, no.
I know. And 601, they were so sweet. They were only there for a year, but like they were just like the sweetest people. Every time I walked in there, they were so welcoming. And like also owning your own business, you don't get to like enjoy things in your community as much because you're always working or like hosting the things or doing the things. And so when I did get to go in there, usually when I was like asking if they wanted to participate in Third Friday, I would always be like, oh my God, this store is so cool. Let me buy all the things right now. And then I won't see you again for like a year.
Right.
But
sorry, I'll be back in 6 months.
Yeah.
9 months
Yeah.
You again, but I will also buy something.
Yeah.
Like,
But they were so nice.
Yeah.
I just like our downtown, all the small business owners work really well together.
Yeah.
And that's huge. Like it's huge. We had 2 people came in yesterday and they were like, oh, we're from Waco, Texas, and we are here on business. And like, we just have to say that like this town is like the perfect town. Like this from the outside looking in, like you guys, we went to some other business and they were recommending other businesses. And then I was like recommending other businesses and they're like, everybody is so kind. There is just like, we're looking around and everything here is just perfect. And I'm like, it really, I mean,
yeah, it's a cute little town.
It is. It's like, it is so different than when I grew up here too. Like just the revitalization that like has gone into the downtown and like.
Look at a mirror, sis. Look
Wow.
at a mirror, sis.
It's everybody working together though. Like
it started with somebody who said this has got to be different.
Yeah.
So.
But there's
look at the mirror a little bit and take some credit for that, because for real, that's a huge part of the difference. I know that you are never going to take credit for that. I love you and appreciate that you're never going to pat yourself on the back for that, but I will. As your friend and somebody from the outside and who has watched you do all the hard things and bring people together in ways that they haven't in this town ever. That happens because there's somebody who's not willing to accept that anymore, and I love that.
Thank you.
Makes me hate people less, so I love that.
It's always good when you're hating people less. It's always a good day.
I don't have that. I don't have the kindness gene in me to be like, why are you not participating? Like, I want to be like, what is wrong with you? And why are you not? Why are you treating people like that? And you're like, hey, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Let me still bring you in. Like, let's try it this way. Like, you find another way to get somebody who's like totally not on board with supporting somebody else. You find a way to get them in anyway. Like, you find a way to make them feel included in a way that makes them support other people. So I don't really know how you've done that, but I'm very impressed by it because I do not have the patience for it. But, and like my go-to is, what are you doing? Stop it. Like, stop being a jerk. Just be nice.
I have those days too. I do.
Much less of me. That is, I'm telling you, again, with love, look in a mirror, because that's a lot of you coming out.
Wow.
A lot of really hard work.
It's really great to feel it in its entirety.
Yeah.
Like it's a really good feeling. Good energy.
When something goes really well at the end of it, whether because I also don't accept credit for things that I participate in.
It's hard. It's a hard thing.
I never do that. But at the end, when things are good.
Yeah. When you have people that are from out of state that walk in and are like, it's like, we are doing it. Yeah. We are doing it. Yeah.
1,000%.
And like, I walk in that space every day and I do not feel like I'm walking into work. Like I never dread it. It's never work. It's just, this is my place. This is it.
I was here till 7 o'clock last night. And literally, my favorite time in this office is when everybody leaves. I love this place when nobody's here. I do. Like, that sounds crazy because I love my staff. Like, they're literally, most of my best friends work for me. So, like, legitimately, I love my staff. But, like, I love it when nobody is here because I love what I do.
Yeah.
And when nobody's here, I get to really actually do what I do.
Yeah.
I get to read motions and think about things and respond to things and call people and have individual conversations that are interrupted by 1,000 emails and 300 phone calls and my phone ringing behind me while I'm on my cell phone, or 4 text messages coming into my cell phone while I'm doing this, or whatever. Like, it really is a huge
to really love what you do in life. Like that's it. That's the end goal. No, they don't, and but that's why we share our parts with them. Like you come in, make the art, you do so much stuff with the community and you're sharing that part of what you love with everybody. And it's so special.
Yeah. I love that. We're trying. I love that. So we've probably talked our whole hour through and we didn't get through a quarter of the things we wanted to talk about, but we're friends, so we need to get happen. But,
I think we did get to 2 of the questions on the list.
congratulations, you got to the first 3 bullet points. Thank you so much for creating this beautiful list.
It was good. I read through it. I was like, these are really good questions.
Yeah, we didn't get to any of them. We'll try again.
That's all right. Yeah.
That's okay. We'll do it again.
Round 2.
We'll try it again. But for real, thank you for coming on and being a part of it, and thanks for everything you do here.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
I grew up and lived, so perfect.
This was fun.
Agreed. All right, tune in next week.